all over North America. And I had a 3-day live event that I brought in $250,000 in revenue in one weekend. Now that I'm rocking the stage, I'm rocking my life.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of every single one of those women. And the value of building your stage is really that having your own stage puts you back in control. Having your own stage, being able to host your own events is what actually sets you up for financial freedom long term. Having your own stage is what really supports you to have a business that you can rely on for years to come. And so really to be able to serve the people you love, to make your own money, to really set the vibe of your own community is such an honor. And I'm so excited to lovingly invite you and support you to join the Profitable Speaker Training Program, where you are going to be rocking your talk, finding your clients, launching your virtual and/or live speaking business in the next 9 weeks. We're also going to be training you in more AI tools so you can really thrive in a changing online world. This program is for you, whether you're a newbie or a seasoned speaker. And the end destination of this program is to create and deliver your client attracting talk, a talk that you can use again and again and again via a masterclass, a virtual event, or a live speaking gig to make your offer and to enroll new clients. For those of you that would want to check it out right now, you can head to womenrockingbusiness.com/profitable speaker. That's womenrockingbusiness.com/profitable speaker. And we can pop that URL in the chat as well. We are kicking off in about a week and a half with a VIP day. Imagine being back with us for the whole day to launch your business. Erica, you want to say a little bit about what happens here?
100%. This is really key, right? So this talk, you're going to learn how to choose and clarify your speaking message and niche. You're going to begin creating your client attracting talk and learn how to stand out online, right? And you're also going to design your high ticket offer that you can use for years to come. Just like Sandy was talking about, you're going to learn how to make that amazing high ticket offer. How many of you, Papa Yes, would love to learn how to be making hot, sexy, high ticket offers? Papa Yes in the chat, right? And how many of you also realize, you know what? My message still isn't clear. I feel like I need a little more clarity. Papa Yes in the chat if you want some more clarity. So this is really what this day is all about. And we're getting started, just like Sage said, in a week and a half. And do you want to talk about what they're getting every week, Sage?
I'm so excited. So for those 9 weeks, each week, you're going to get a couple of things. You're going to get a profitable speaker training session, which is going to cover all the fundamentals and proven processes to help you fill your event, create your event, make your offer, and feel super confident selling your program. You're also going to get each week a marketing power practice session. And this is where we don't just give you the content. You're going to be practicing every single week. We're going to put you in small groups. So we're going to use the Zoom breakout room function to train you in how to make your offer, how to tell your story. We're going to demo it, and then we'll put you in small groups so you can practice. Because I know after being a school teacher that we can give you all the content in the world, but if we don't get you practicing and getting feedback, it's not going to stick. So you're going to practice all the core components of your speaking business, and you'll be able to get feedback from your fellow students in a safe place, reviewing your marketing materials and all the things. And then we have created something here at Women Rocking Business that makes us completely unique. And it is called our Speakathon. This is the reason that so many of our clients choose our programs over some other programs, and sometimes jump into our programs in addition to their other programs that they're in. Erica, do you want to talk about this?
100%. Yes. I would say that we've absolutely cracked the code on launching women speakers. And just like you said, I think we are the only training company that I know that has launched this proven system to launch women speakers. And I would say we just finished, and it just gets better every single time. So you're coming into this well-lubed machine that is going to support you to have an audience. We're going to teach you how to have a wing woman. You're going to have someone like Jill behind the scenes supporting you. How many of you want a Jill or a Deborah behind the scenes supporting you? So all you have to do is focus on your teaching, focus off on your offer, right? So good. Pop a yes in the chat if you can see the value of knowing that you will guaranteed have an audience there to support you. You can have your sisters. All my lone wolves, you are no longer alone. This speakathon is the thing that's going to support you to get that momentum, right? It's so powerful. And this is really what makes this program so unique and allows you to really see big results. So I'm super, super excited about this speakathon. And do you want to talk about what happens in week 1?
Absolutely. So let's talk about each week really briefly so you guys can really get a sense of the program. So week 1, you're going to be claiming your message, crafting your course. We're going to include that VIP day, but we're also going to be including extra messaging support. So you'll get an extra messaging support session so you can really find and enroll your clients, build out your course that week so you start to feel really confident that you have something to offer. If you have a course already created, I can almost guarantee you that we're going to give you distinctions about how to position that course, how to talk about that course, and how to sell that course that's going to get you making money right away. In the second week, we're going to help you master your event marketing and really learn even more AI hacks to do this really easily. So you can create your marketing materials, your ads, your graphics. We even have a Canva training in there where all you have to do is plug your words into our templates. We've tested templates for ads. We know what templates work more than other ones. And so you can literally plug your stuff into our templates and really make a big splash and then use social media to market and promote your event. We teach you at least a dozen different ways of filling your event so that you can all really feel like you can rest in knowing people are going to come to your event if you show up fully. In week 3, we're going to help you build out that funnel so that you actually have ways for people to sign up. You can practice things like Eventbrite, things like Zoom, things like getting really comfortable on the technology that's required to host these events and get the word out. Do you want to talk about week 4, Erica? And then in week 4, you are going to get to design your offer. Pop a yes in the chat if you want to get our entire framework for designing your offer. Erica, you can pop in at any time.
Thank you so much. And what I was going to say is that we are not just winging it when we are saying our offers. We are actually leaning into a structure that all of our clients are learning, a structure that converts. And that's what we're going to teach you, right? You're going to get an opportunity to design your own unique offer. You're going to get an opportunity to practice it and get that personalized feedback from your community. And then you're going to implement done for you systems so you can rock your offer with ease. How many of you want to just lean into a proven structure? You don't have to go there and create it all yourself. Sage, she's a school teacher. Do you know how hard this woman has worked to create the most yummiest handouts for you? So this is what we have for you. You get to lean into all the amazing work that she's created. And it's incredible to see our clients making money using the same system that we're using today. Okay. And so that's just week 4. Then we're moving into week 5, which is all about creating your transformational talk. So we focused on that this week, but I'll say there's so much more to learn. And when you get to really get that practice and focus on what not only inspires, but also helps people enroll, right? Discovering ways to keep your clients engaged, having them really integrate, applying that learning cycle, getting to really practice that in real time, and then get game-changing strategies for rocking your breakthrough sessions and Q&A sessions. And then week 6, we are talking about crafting a story that sells. So you're going to discover how to choose a story that becomes your most effective promotions tool. Just like I was telling my story today, we're going to teach you a proven strategy that allows people to really be not only moved by your story, but moved to want more from you, right? It's creating a story that really sells, not just entertains, and understand what makes you credible, right? because you all have something to offer, and it's going to support you to build that trust and allow people to really respect you and want to work with you. And Sage, do you want to talk about what happens in week 7?
Absolutely. And I'm just curious, I mean, how many of you know that telling your story is going to be your best marketing tool? Pop a yes in the chat if you know that when you can tell your story well, that alone is going to get you clients. Like, if there was no other reason that you invested in this program, but to actually learn how to tell a good story from stage, I think this would be literally worth it alone. And then let me revisit week 7, because this is when we're going to do the speakathon. And I just want to really reiterate, some of you might be deciding to practice an event in next week. Some of you are doing events this week. Some of you are doing events coming up soon. Some of you feel like you want a little time to get ready. The speakathon is in week 7 of the course, and trust me, you'll have time. But this is the week where our entire community, they all host events the same week. Can you imagine being a part of a community of women where there's hundreds of events going on, and you're hosting your event and they're attending your event and you're attending their events, and it's like a big off the freaking hook party all week long? It is like, there is no way for you to back down. Like, I have literally designed a way, and I hacked my brain for years going, how do I get my clients even better results? How do I make sure they don't get hijacked by their fear or their limiting beliefs or their unworthiness? And I realized if we all launch in 1 week and we all do events the same week and we're cheering each other on the whole time, we will not fail. Pop a yes in the chat if you can feel the energy of this. Your sisterhood won't let you fail. This is actually how we guarantee you results. So we'll pop the slide back up, but this is where you get to take the stage with sisterhood support, partner with incredible women. We're going to teach you how to be each other's wing women and really promote and host your events so that your clients say yes. And this is not just an event where the community is joining. You're also promoting this event to the public. Are you picking up what I'm laying down? So yes, you'll have community members in attendance, but then you're also going to have potential clients in attendance, like real, like from the internet. But it's the community members who are going to be lifting your whole event up. Because guess what? Raise your hand if you'd like to jump into each other's events and blow up the chat with positivity and encourage everybody to buy. It's like next level when you have each other playing in that full out way. And I'm also so excited for week 8, because week 8 is when we get together for our 3-day sales transformation, where we spend 3 full days together. Erica, you want to share?
I'm so excited. I think this is a perfect way to really land in from that speakathon, because you're going to get an opportunity to transform your relationship to money and enrollment at this 3-day event. And I'm curious, how many of you are ready to transform your money story? How many of you are ready to transform your relationship with money? Pop a yes in the chat, because I guarantee you this is a place for that. It's amazing what happens. You're also going to craft your 90-day launch plan for bigger impacts. So you have a plan to grow your biz, and then discover sales hacks to turn 50% or more of your conversations into paying clients. And I would say, how many of you have felt the power of transformation so far on day 5? Are you feeling something shifting? Your cells are beginning to bubble. You're feeling something move through your heart, through your being. I'll just say that this 3-day event is that amplified. I've heard clients say when they leave here, they're literally missing us. There's an ache in their heart because we just go so deep during these 3 days. And this amazing sales hybrid retreat is really, really extra special. And Sage is going to talk about that. But I'll just say over here, I cannot wait. It can't get here soon enough.
Well, this is really a sales transformation. This is where we get to actually train you to sell confidently. I need to spend a couple days in a row with you to really get you shifting some of your beliefs around sales. Raise your hand if you're picking up what I'm laying down. Like, it's a transmission. It's also the opportunity to come be with your sisters in person. You can absolutely join on Zoom, or pop a yes in the chat if you would love to be hugging each other in person, forming lifelong relationships in person in Santa Cruz. Who wants to be back together, human to human, standing in a beach circle? Our our incredible community has been asking for this for a while. This is the first time since before COVID that we've been able to get the public to open doors to the greater community and really get together. And if you join us on Zoom, you're still going to get the full sales transformation. I promise we're really good at hybrid events. And then when we get back together for week 9, we're going to make sure you are totally clear on your profitable speaker plan. Erica.
I'm just curious, how many of you here feel like you're ready to create your own schedule, right? Pop a yes in the chat. You're sick of being on someone else's time. You want to be your own boss. Who's ready to learn strategy to consistently create revenue? Pop a yes in the chat. That's really what week 9 is all about, is crafting your speaking plan, right? So leverage your speaking business to create that revenue, create your freedom schedule, and build a business that fits your life so you can do what you want to do and also make good money doing it, right? And have freedom, and then set up wash, rinse, repeat strategies for long-term success. And I will tell you, seeing my clients do this, it creates so much more ease, right? How many of you want to experience the ease of having a really solid talk, a really solid training that you could keep leaning into and enroll from again and again and again? Pop a yes in the chat, because that's what we're committed to getting you with this program.
We know that as you launch your speaking business, you're going to have questions. You're going to have a lot of questions. And that's why we have coaches in our Facebook group, our private Facebook group, Monday through Friday, at least 8 hours a day. So you can get same day answers to your questions. You don't have to wait. And these are coaches like Erica and Nicole and Deborah that you've been meeting that have all launched their own speaking businesses. You're going to be experiencing this power of women collaborating. You can get feedback on your marketing materials on a daily basis and be really accountable and uplifted. I'm so proud of the community that we have. To have this for several months is just a game changer. You're also going to get instant access to our toolkit. And I'm really proud of this. You've heard a lot of our clients talking about how we just share the frameworks, checklists for every single piece of their business. There's always a checklist waiting for them. And it's really true. You're going to get everything that we've used to design and fill events, use social media to fill events, make offers from stage, create breakthroughs in the room, marketing checklists, autoresponders, our masterclass maps, our speaker funnels. So you can just plug your ideas into our email campaigns and it's going to save you hours of time. So for those of you that are ready to join, I do recommend that you head over to womenrockingbusiness.com/profitable speaker. Again, that's womenrockingbusiness.com/profitable speaker. And we have coaches standing by. All the details are over there. And our team is even over there in real time to answer your questions. So if you're ready to jump in, I do recommend you take a moment and open up that website now as a second browser on your computer or your phone. And if you have any questions, you can actually just type those into the website. And our coaches are there. Our coaches are even happy to hop on the phone with you for a few minutes and just help you get everything that you need to feel confident about making this decision. And when you jump in, you're actually also going to get instant access to a few bonuses. The first thing I wanted to include is my Make Money with Your Message course, because this is a 4-module course that has supported thousands of women to get clear on their message or get even more clear on their message. I've had so many of my clients tell me that this was actually one of their favorite courses that they've ever done with us. And I've helped so many women get clear on their message that I finally, right before COVID, kind of locked myself in my house for a couple of days, got a lot of dark chocolate, and just channeled everything that I know about helping you get your message clear into this course. And then many of you have also, along the lines, I've served so many clients over the years, and they've asked for more case studies and more guidance around really building out that high ticket. You've been hearing us talk about high ticket, high ticket. So I took all the supplemental information that we have on campus here about really helping you build your high ticket program, and I put those into an extra mini course that you'll be able to listen to when you're driving or taking a walk, just to keep getting that mindset of why high ticket and what your high ticket program can be and sound like. And then Erica, do you want to talk a little bit about these speaker maps?
Oh, yeah. I love these speaker maps because it speaks to a special kind of learner. And I want to know how many of you are visual learners. Pop a yes in the chat. When you see a map, when you see a graphic, it really helps you land in the learning. Yes, I'm seeing those yeses. Well, this is what we've created. So these are plug and play maps for visual learners. You're going to design and fill your masterclass funnel and create email campaigns, turn free consultations into high paying clients, and simplify your tech so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If you haven't noticed a theme here, we are absolutely a stand for you having more ease in your business. And these maps are definitely an amazing resource for you to have just that. And what else? What else are we offering these women to really support them?
You know,
Sage?
I'm just going to be honest, y'all. ChatGPT cannot create this map for you, not yet. Maybe someday, but ChatGPT does not fully understand all the pieces of the way these events come together. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm so excited for you to really get all the pieces of this. And I know for some of you, technology might be a sticky point. Pop a yes in the chat if technology is one of your hardest parts about thinking about really making a go of this business. And that's why last year we actually added some support calls specifically around the technology just to test it out. And we got raving reviews from our clients. And so we actually have an incredible tech support sister here supporting us today. Her name is Jill. Some of you have met her, but she's going to help you really rest into simple systems so you can confidently navigate technology. And this is time for you to get on and get that extra hand holding. She's going to do screen shares. She's going to slow it down. She's going to show you click by click how to make this all work together. No question is too small for Jill. You can get on and go, wait, how do I do this thing in Zoom? Wait, how do I actually get people to click to sign up for my event? And it's so awesome to have that we provide a ton of technology support just in the main program. We have, how-to videos. Your trainers are going to be doing screen shares and showing you step by step, but these are in addition to, these are extra. So I just love this extra support. And give some love to Jill in the chat just for providing that. She's so amazing. And the fifth bonus we're going to offer you, and we haven't always offered this, but so many of you have let us know how philanthropic you are that we wanted to get you this Give to Grow training. This is one of my favorite trainings. It's actually going to teach you how to bring philanthropy into your brand, into your business, just some really simple strategies you can use to be raising money. This is my friend Vivian Glick. We've raised $250,000 just for her Girl Power project in Uganda, and reallocated that money. So I'm so proud. Some of the money that we got from VIP was reallocated toward Girl Power Project in Uganda, preventing rape and violence and educating girls. It's not just about giving back. It's also about being a mentor, being a leader on the planet who is philanthropic, right? So I'm so excited to get you this extra training as well. Erica.
Ooh, gosh, these bonuses are hot. You got me sweating over here, Sage, 100%. So I just want to go over the components of the program so you're really aware of what you're going to be getting. Okay, so we're going to start off with that Rock Your Talk VIP day. Then you're going to move into weekly live profitable speaker trainings with Sage, and then weekly live marketing power calls with coaches like myself. You're going to get the VIP pass, the 7-day speakathon, that amazing opportunity to launch your speaking. Then you're going to have that 3-day sales retreat to really bust through those myths, to create a new story, to get that 90-day launch plan. You're going to have coaching Monday through Friday in our private Facebook group with coaches like myself, and then the Profitable Speaker Toolkit. So that's valued, all of that, over $14,500. So the value is really there. And that's just a program. You also have the bonuses. Sage, do you want to go over those bonuses one more time?
Yes. So we're going to give you the Make Money with Your Message Niche Clarity course, the Monetize with High Ticket Programs course, the speaker maps, the tech support calls, and that philanthropic training. I'm super excited about this particular bonus package. It's a little different from last time, and it's so valuable. And the complete package you can really see is our Profitable Speaker Training course with the Message Clarity course, the High Ticket course, the speaker maps, and the technology support. And you can really see that the value's there. We've got over $20,000 of value here. And today you'll have a couple of options for those of you that would like to jump in. you can either make a one-time payment of $2,997 or 3 payments of $1,077. And again, I invite you to head over to womenrockingbusiness.com/profitable speaker and consider joining us. This is what you'll see when you go over to the program page. On the next slide, it'll show you that you have those 2 options for payment plans. And the regular investment for this program is $9,997, almost $10,000. So as you can see that when we open doors during a launch like this, when we open doors during a challenge like this, we always give you the best possible price, best possible discount we can. And I do want to take a moment and chat about the pay in full bonus, because this is pretty full. We have a pay in full bonus this year. Last year, our affiliate partner and dear friend, Gina Gabellini, sat me down because she heard that I had done $12 million revenue events in a year. I've had many of the top digital marketers and some of the speakers that you might follow. Many of them have come to us to ask us how we're doing events because our events are so successful. And Gina said to me, Sage, you're the only woman I know in the industry that has done a dozen events that created over $1 million in sales. I just want some of your high level strategy and mindset. I want to spend an hour asking you what goes into $1 million event. I really want to understand. And so she sat me down and she asked me all these questions. We recorded the whole thing, and I realized it would be such a great thing to get in the hands of women, even who are just starting out with events, because there's so many mindset shifts in there. So pop a yes in the chat if you want to do multi-day events or retreats, not just like 1 hour a day, but to really go deep with your clients and your attendees. I would love to get this training in your hands when you pay in full. Now, let's just kind of look at the overview. This is really kind of like getting 3 or 4 courses for the price of one. You're going to get the Profitable Speaker Training Program. You're going to get the Build Your High Ticket Program mini course, the Rock Your Sales 3-day event, and the Make Money with Your Message course. And I'm also super proud to share that today, we are going to give you one more bonus when you jump in before we hang up the line. And that bonus is our Master the Art of Feminine Enrollment course. And this course has been requested by so many of our clients to share with their friends, to continue to revisit this training, because this is where we teach some of the high level stuff of how to transform concerns around I can't afford it. We go through case studies so you can really see sales conversations happening in front of you. You learn our GROW model that Sally and Lisa were talking about earlier. You're going to get instant access so you don't have to wait for the sales retreat to really learn how to sell. This is kind of the quickest path to be making money right away, quickest path to 6 figures. And again, for those of you that do decide to join us before we hang up the line, we're going to give you this extra course just as a thank you for being that quick action taker. It's just so much fun to work with those of you that are willing to just step in. And we also are going to do something really awesome for every speaker who registers for our training. We're going to be planting a tree in honor of your speaking career. And we also are continuing to allocate a percentage of our profits to stand in solidarity with Girl Power. Some of you might even get to meet Vivian in September. I know she's going to be at the Clinton Global Initiative. She's the CEO of Girl Power Project. But I think I've convinced her to join us at the September event. You're going to love her. So what you should know about the Profitable Speaker Training, just a few more quick facts. We have launched thousands of successful women speakers. Like we've literally launched thousands of successful female speakers. We've served over 5,000 women from over 100 different countries. And we've hosted over 875 successful events just in the last 18 months and generated hundreds of thousands of dollars by our clients. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud that this is not just let me try to teach you how to do this, but let me actually get you results. And again, I also want to let you know that you can try the Profitable Speaker Training Program risk-free. Some of you saw this on the website, but if after working the program and completing the coursework for 14 days, if you decide the program isn't for you, you can let us know and you will receive a full refund. And this is my way of saying to you, I believe in you so much, and I believe in this program so much that I want to give you a chance to say yes, risk-free. So one more time, you have 2 investment options. You can do a one-time payment of $2,997 or 3 payments of $1,077. And it would be our honor, our absolute honor to support you in the Women Rocking Business Profitable Speaker Training. And let me just say a few things about why I think now is the time. First of all, this is a rare opportunity because I think the biggest fear that so many female speakers have is that nobody's going to come to their event or people are going to judge them for being too salesy. But because of the Speakathon, I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do the Speakathon. The Speakathon is a big thing. Can we give some love to our team in the chat? Because our team goes way out of their way to make hundreds of events happen the same week. By the way, you're the one making your event happen. We're not going to host it for you. You're going to open up the Zoom line. We're going to teach you how to fill it. But to actually corral the whole community is such a big thing. And I'm so glad we're doing this again this year so that you can actually make sure, like have a guaranteed way to overcome any fears that you have, that nobody's going to come, or that you're not going to know what to say, or that people are going to think you're salesy, because the whole community is going to be doing it together. And I think that as everything continues to grow and go crazy online, the more important it is that we actually have each other. The more important it is that we're staying to the front side of these conversations. AI is changing so fast. Now you can do graphics. Now you can do videos. My team and I are studying and attending AI trainings on a monthly basis. I'm actually tapped into a network of digital marketers that are at 7, 8, and 9 figures. And I'm getting a chance to really bring the most cutting edge and important information back to you so that you don't end up kind of behind the wheel. There's not some hack that's going to help you fill your events even more that you're not going to know about. Let me do that for you. I'm in a mastermind where I'm getting together with some of these top digital marketers all throughout the year, and we're in connection by email every day. Let me do that for you so you don't have to wade through all the information out there and try to decide. And the biggest reason I would invite you to join us today, and to maybe not think about it, but just join us today, is because when you say yes to yourself, something starts happening immediately. Like, why wait? Right? When we say yes to ourselves, I just invested in another mentorship program a few weeks ago, and it was like, I was so scared to do it. It was like another mentor. It was another big investment. And I told my COO, when I think about making this investment, it was a $44,000 investment. I said, when I think about making this investment, my body feels relief and excitement. I feel like I'm going to be even more on purpose. I feel like I'm going to have the map to how to continue to grow Women Rocking Business. And that's how I want to feel. I want to feel that support up underneath me. If we're going to be mentors, serving other people, and we're going to be asking people to invest in our programs through us, I believe it's so important that we get to feel that feeling of being completely supported and celebrated as we grow our businesses. And the time is now. Each of you has been through something in your lives that you now have an education to help other people navigate. And why would you sit on that for even one more day? This world needs you, and it's the best feeling ever to give back in this way. Erica?
Ooh, you are speaking the gospel of sage today. Seriously, it's so, so powerful. And I just really want to lift up everything that you're saying and speak to all the women here who know that you have a message, who are feeling the pull, who are feeling that desire in your heart. And this is the way. The way is through this investment. The way is through, whether you do it with us or with someone else, but it is through getting that support. choosing to get that mentorship, because entrepreneurship is not a lone wolfing game. Okay. It is meant to be done in community. And I could say, because I've seen it through hundreds of my clients, that 98% of these women are lone wolfers. And when they come here and they feel the power of the community, they feel all the amazing structures and handouts that we've already created, and get to lean into that, that their lives completely change. Their nervous systems down regulate. They actually get to land in a space where they can be held, because what's true is a lot of us don't have people in our lives who understands what it takes to be an entrepreneur. I'm curious, how many of you have people in your life who really don't understand the journey that you're on? Pop a yes in the chat that maybe you've gone to with these vulnerable things and they just don't get it. And it's not that there's anything wrong with them, right? But there is something special that we have as entrepreneurs that no one else can understand unless they are walking the journey beside you. And I think that's one of the most powerful things about this program and our community, is that you are walking the walk next to other folks who are walking their walk. And so as a mama, okay, I am taking a stand for all of you, that we need to start being in action right now. We need to be in action as of yesterday to be creating the world that we want our children to be growing up into, that we want our grandchildren, that we want our nieces and nephews. They need us, right? And if you are curious, it's like a net will be thrown. It's like when you are willing to take that leap, I have goosebumps, like just reading through my entire being right now. When you are willing to take that leap, a net will be thrown. You will land, and we are here to catch you. These sisters, this sisterhood is here to catch you. And I will tell you, as someone who has had major wounds around being in community, around sisterhood, around just bigger spaces, this has absolutely healed that part of myself. And now I'm here to support you. Okay. So this is your opportunity to say yes to you. And I promise you, Sage and this team, they will go to bat for you. This woman works so flippin' hard to make sure that you're getting the best support that you can absolutely have. She's the real deal, people. I promise you this. Auntie Sage, you have my heart, and I am so grateful to be a part of this team and getting to walk alongside you and support these women. It is a dream come true. So thank you.
You're going to make me cry in the middle of my offer. Oh, you know, you heard from Lisa, you heard from Sandy earlier in the week. You've heard from some of our other incredible sisters on video, Elizabeth, Sophia, Susan Pierce Thompson, Trisha. You know, these women are no different from you. They took a breath. They decided to believe in themselves. They took a leap. And they're making tens of thousands, many of them hundreds of thousands of dollars. I saw some questions in the chat. Christine said so bravely, I don't really have any people to support me. No people really get what I'm up to. I think that's what you meant when you posted that, Christine. And I would just say, if you don't feel like you have support at home, if you don't feel like you have people in your life that have actually launched like a message-based business that's about them, like I say this with love, but you kind of need support more than anybody. Like, let us support you so you can get your message out there. Like, it's rare to make the decision that you're making to launch a purpose-based business. It's a rare decision, but the women that find their way onto this campus are extraordinary. And I think being a part of this community is actually worth the cost of the program alone. However, I'm so proud of the content that you get, that you're going to be able to have with you for your entire life. The talk that you're going to create in this program is something you can use again and again and again to create tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. Kristen said in the chat that she's been in several other programs and she has still felt alone. How is this program different? And I just want to point out a couple of things to you, Kristen, and to anybody else saying, how is this program different? Because I've been asking that myself ever since I launched a version of this program 12 years ago. How do I make this program different? Because I've spent over $1 million. I've invested over $1 million of my money in the last decade in business training. And some of it has been phenomenal. and some of it has not been phenomenal. And what I've learned is that the mentors that actually give a shit are the mentors that have changed my life. And the thing that matters to me is that I have components in this program where you actually have support, you actually have the structure and the community to go make it happen. And that's why we added the Speakathon. The Speakathon is the most expensive thing we do as part of this program. But the Speakathon is worth every penny we spend on it, because the Speakathon is where you're actually going to go out there and do your event. You're going to have women from the community attending the event, cheering you on in the chat, loving you up, maybe showing your slides, maybe playing music for you, maybe being your DJ. We're going to train you on how to do all that. Are we going to do that for you? No. But we're going to show you exactly how. And if you work the steps, you're likely going to end up being one of our success stories on Zoom, like Lisa, like Sandy, like Trisha, talking about your results next time we open doors to this program. And I would like nothing more than for that to happen. So I want to invite you again, one more time, to jump in today so we can get you that extra training with all the case studies and the enrollment, that extra training on grow and the sales conversation and how to dance with people's concerns when they tell you they can't afford it, and all the things that are going to come up as you grow your business, so that we can help you as much as possible with all of that. And it's not just going to be me and Erica welcoming you into that Facebook group. It's going to be dozens and dozens of women welcoming you, because we already have I think 17 or 18 buyers. So we have many of you jumping in. I want to welcome those of you that are saying yes. Our very first sister who said yes was Brenda Gray Furland. Give Brenda some love in the chat. Christine Vanek, Jenny Gangloff Rain, Sasha Butler. Sasha, welcome. Jolena Karen, Katarina is in. Marilyn Pop is in. Carmen McNeil is in. Nancy BB Hatted, Julie Mott Butler, Debbie Tisler's in, Joan Kenyon Woods is in. I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath and consider joining these women. We're going to roll into some Q&A, and I want to invite you to consider what breakthrough you'd like to have. And especially, is there a breakthrough you'd like to have in terms of making this program really successful for you? And we're going to do what we did yesterday, where we're going to bring up one of you to have a breakthrough with Erica and I that wants to have a breakthrough on behalf of the whole group. Whoever this person is that we bring up has got to be okay with us, with being on the live stream. And we want to support you with some aspect of believing in yourself, of really stepping in and claiming this for yourself. So go ahead and raise your hand if you think that's you. You're supposed to come up on behalf of everybody. And let's bring Candace up here. Candace, welcome. I can't hear you yet.
There we go. Hi,
There you
everybody.
go.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just joined.
Oh, you
paid
joined
in full.
already.
I did join.
Congratulations. Well done.
So-
And what's the breakthrough you want to have?
Okay, so I just quit my career as a teacher, high school
Okay.
teacher in Windsor,
Okay.
Ontario, and I'm going to Guatemala in October to write my book. My book is my platform, and I've done some public speaking. I've had a business since 2015, and I feel like I'm really shifting. I actually feel like I found my niche just yesterday. I will say that I've done these things before in a sense, and find your niche, but the way you proposed it, the way the other women were talking about it made so much more sense. And so I think what I'd love to see at the outcome of this, because I'll be finished this program right before I head to Guatemala, I want to feel more confident and certain of where I'm going, because when I started this with you just on Tuesday, I felt like I knew what I wanted, but I was still so discombobulated, and I feel like I'm already funneling into my focus. And I want to go into Guatemala and write that damn book and come back and use that to do my speaking engagements, to create my offers, and to start doing what I know I'm meant to do.
I love this. What niche did you land on? What clarity did you land in?
Okay. So I want to work with supporting professional moms in their 40s. So the reason for that is I'm 48 years old. I have an 18-year-old who's starting university, a 16-year-old going into grade 12, and then I had a surprise baby at 42 who came through a vasectomy. And so I have a 6-year-old. And I'm a very different mother to her than I was to my other children when they were that age. My husband left when she was 2.5. So I'm a single parent, and I feel like I'm showing her, and I feel there's a lot of professional moms in their 40s who kind of look around and go, is this it? Because I feel like we start to feel our calling into what our life purpose and our passion is. You know, we spend our 30s being a wife, a mother, and I'm speaking of the kind of traditional who my avatar is, my person, the wife, mother, the household provider, the career woman, and that's why I want to work with professional women who do all the shoulds. You know, I'm a Gen Xer, so do all those things.
Totally.
And then it's like, but I'd be like, is this my life? Like, there's more, and you feel this calling. I just left my 6-figure career.
Totally.
I don't get paid.
Thank you for stepping
Yeah.
away so that you could do the thing that's on your heart. I know what it's like to step away from a cush, like paycheck and health insurance. But here's what I'll say to every single one of you. Do not ever let yourself be held hostage by health insurance. I'm going to say it one more time to every single one of you. Don't let yourself be held hostage by health insurance. There are solutions. There are entrepreneurial plans. You can keep yourself safe and write your own ticket. And it's so much more liberating. And I'm excited for you, Candace, because like the experience that you've had as a teacher, as a woman leader, and as a mom is now culminating. It's coming together. And I can tell you're the right person to do this. What's the name of your first event, you think? Is it like Moms on Purpose? Is it like what kind of mom are you claiming for these moms?
You know, I have all this content already. And so when I posted a picture of myself in Estonia at Mind Valley University, and I did this whole speaking thing on your soul spark. And so about that fire within. And so it has to do with, actually, I was reading this, I was just flipping through this journal I had from 2019, and it talked about igniting, that I have a spark. I years later, created this whole soul spark. I didn't even know I wrote that.
Soul Spark Moms.
I know. So it has to do something with ignite your passion, your purpose. It has to do with that fire lighting up. And
I love it.
I think that's what happens, right?
Moms on Purpose.
Yes. Soul Spark. Soul Spark.
Soul Spark. Yeah.
Yes. I love it. Attention moms over 40, or attention moms in their 40s. 3 keys to ignite your soul spark.
Yeah.
Life on purpose, motherhood on purpose.
You know, I realized why it was so hard to figure out my niche, because as a teacher, we are supposed to accommodate to everybody and teach everybody. And I'm like, how do I pick a person? Just like a lot of the women were saying. Pop a yes in the chat. Hold on.
Yeah. Pop a yes in the chat if you can relate to this, because pop a yes in the chat if you're like, you know, as women, we're actually taught to take care of everybody. We're taught to be people pleasers. We're taught to just be in service, or, you know, I mean, to actually like choose a group of people to serve, even if it's for a year, it's like a bold choice, but it's a choice that actually opens doors wide open. So we're just going to take a couple more minutes here, but I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to support you in the program. I love Soul Spark Moms. I love, you know, Attention Moms, 3 keys to clarify your passion, purpose, make money living it, whatever it is. I'm super excited for your event. What I'm going to recommend is that you play full out in this program. You host your event as part of the Speakathon. You put it out there and get the marketing materials together. Like each week, we're going to hold your hand, and actually like this week, we're just going to do this, get your graphics. This week, we're going to do this. We're going to help you build your little funnel so people can get enrolled. Like each week, we're going to break it down. And for those of you that already know how to do this stuff, there's going to be distinctions. Here's how you get more eyeballs. Here's how you boost. Here's how you optimize on social media. Here's a hack that we found that just 10x how many people came to some of our clients' events. So each week we're going to be holding your hand, and you're not going to have to figure it out alone, because it's going to be like literally like screen share, do this, screen share, do that. We have a 9-week plan where each week you're going to be able to give yourself a little check marks on the boxes. I'm like a total teacher, right? Like it's going to be so crystal clear what you need to do. And it's not 90 pages of stuff. It's 1 page. 1 page gets you that success. And I could absolutely see for you, Candace, with the enthusiasm you have and the clarity you have, like I could easily see you having 50 to 100 people show up for this event or more. And I could easily see you launch a group program of your first 12 moms at $10,000 each, right? You've got a 6-figure launch.
Yeah.
I could easily see this happening for you. Now you don't need to work a whole year in the teaching system to make $100,000. You could do one webinar to make $100,000. You can be serving women you love.
Absolutely.
And that's going to help you put case studies into your book. You're going to be able to actually like take some of the components of your program as you're creating them or building them out, or some of the moms that you're working with are going to be asking you questions in real time. And you're going to be like, oh, I didn't think to say this whole other thing. They want to know this.